What's up, Wikimaniacs?
Hello.
Sorry, Santa's literally talking to me as we're introing here.
Awkward staring.
All right, you guys take it away. I've got to go do something.
Hello.
Oh. Why did our parents leave us immediately?
That was just sudden. Well, hi guys. Welcome to another, what month is it? November. Welcome to another live stream with your boys. The Browns are hosting it this time while, our white man is out away for a minute.
While the white man puts us to work.
You know what I'm talking about? But how's it going, everyone? Hey, give me a sound off. Where's everyone from right now? Kind of curious. I see Mama Joe says hi from the UK. Sean's favorite place.
In it.
Ooh, Jan Digital. Good morning from Manila. Magandang umaga, Jan. Go ahead, Sean. Hit him a Filipino greeting.
That means
time.
good morning. Dalawa, tatlo. You know what I'm saying?
Say 4 in Tagalog.
Apat.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hi from Mexico. I see
What's up,
Gina
Chong? That feels
Mexico.
racist. I'm not going to lie. That seems racially charged. That's crazy. Chong, parentheses, Sean, that's absolutely fucking wild. I think I have to leave now, too. John, you got it.
Don't leave me. First of all, hey, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Holy crap. But what's up, everyone? I know I saw someone on the chat saying it's been a hectic 2 weeks. And yes, it has been. Your boy's running on 4 hours of sleep today, so who knows what the hell I'm gonna say or do today.
Yeah, so if this is your first live stream, not me getting organized. If this is your first live stream, what we do, we're gonna go for like an hour, maybe give or take a little more. Sometimes Josh will read an hour-long story. Who knows? There he is. So we're gonna read stories for about an hour, and I don't know. See where that takes us.
We're just vibing here.
I did have the idea. I have not talked to the boys about this. In a future live stream, I want to do it while on my treadmill, and each donation I will up the speed.
There's a cap on that, right?
Something to think about that. Yeah, for sure. Maybe for like a minute or something, and then I'll lower it back unless the money keeps going. Who knows? Yeah. Something to think about. Let us know. Also, did we play video games?
That was with the Patreon.
Yeah, we did that on Patreon.
Oh, that was with the patrons. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Shout out to Fred sending $5. Pardon the intrusion, but how come you've been standing more often, John? Are you doing okay?
No, I'm not. So, no, I just want to stand because I've been I don't like sitting down for long periods of time. My back is hurting, y'all. So
we
can't do it. Can't sit for prolonged periods of time. So that's why I be standing.
Hell yeah. Appreciate the donation though.
Thank you.
Oh, they weren't being racist. They were mentioning my Starbucks cup. Or I don't think it was Starbucks. I think it was a
coffee place. Someone said Chon.
Yeah, somebody put Chong instead of Sean.
Yeah.
That's right. That did happen. I blocked that out of my memory. But thank you. I was like, I don't think I've been to Starbucks in like a year.
I was gonna say it's been a long time.
Yeah. But who wants to get started?
What
did I miss from the intro?
Panic.
Yeah, we were just calling you white, how you're putting us to work, and all that stuff, So the usual. Yeah, the usual thing we do to dunk on you when you're not around, Josh, which is hardly ever.
Classic. Love it.
Who's going first? I can go first if you want. I can start this off kind of lighthearted.
Okay, cool. Mine's middle, in between wholesome and actually bad. I can't tell, to be honest.
Okay, all right. Did you read it?
I did. I did. Surprisingly, yes.
Interesting. All right. Well, I can go start first. I always try to read personal stories here, and I picked the lighthearted ones today as usual because We all going through shit right now. So this one is posted on our subreddit, r/Reddit on Wiki. Surprise, we're a podcast. This one is posted by Inspection OK 7655. The title is Today I fucked up by using the term mid-score in an upper level computer science course.
I do worry sometimes that I have ruined people.
Yeah, I have also used it in like common
a
conversations, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
The little
Yeah,
dashy
I'm like,
dash.
"The
All right.
hyphen."
Story goes as this, and I picked that purposely
Oh, the
because
goat.
our goat is in the house. We all know mid-score is gonna be here, so we gotta do it for the goat. All right. Story goes as this. Hi, everyone. Taking a moment to
yeah.
rant on this platform because the brain rot that's plagued me from it is causing problems. I'm an engineering student having to take coding classes to meet my degree requirements. About a month ago, I was a week into the first week of the term in this class, and we had to name what was next in the code. For
First
context,
impressions is tough. First, I ruined you immediately. It's tough. I'm so sorry.
for context,
Yeah.
a hyphen, that's not the right word for it. The right word is mid-score, is used in coding to select number ranges, mathematical negotiation, and specifying things in a code. My dumbass raised my hand when asked how to complete a line of code and blurted out mid-score instead of hyphen in the answer. I wanted to die because explaining myself and how I got that term is more embarrassing than using it, I guess.
Is
Thanks,
it that
Reddit on
embarrassing?
Wiki.
Is it? I mean, I feel like it's a nice.
You listen to an
advertisement.
all-male podcast, could be pretty
That is
embarrassing.
That is
So
embarrassing.
thanks, Reddit on Wiki, for the brain rot that seeps into my
True.
academic life. Love y'all from Inspection OK 7655.
Oh,
Wow.
My deepest and sincerest apologies.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, at least it wasn't like a test or something, so you're still okay.
Out loud in class is tough.
It's
First
tough.
impression is tough. But wow, whenever you finish the year and you're the best student in that class, they're gonna be like, wow, maybe it should be a mid score.
Maybe we should all listen to that podcast. What is it, like a coding podcast?
I'll read from r/coding. I'm sure y'all will love that.
I'll just get content from Juliet because she writes code for fun. Oh, she does it for her class. So, can you
Yeah.
write me something?
Yeah, I'm sure there's good coding stories. I just worry none of us would understand it.
Mm-mm. I can't explain my wife's job or what she does. I'm just like, you write shit, you press a button, and the matrix stuff happens. That's all I know.
Beyond HTML, I can't read it. So
Shit, I peaked on MySpace, brother. That's all I had.
MySpace.
Yeah, you used to write HTML for MySpace to get those
MySpace
background
was
colors.
I mean, to be honest, like as much as we make that joke about like knowing coding in MySpace, I always just copied and paste from like a formula website. It's not like I was really learning anything.
I
Sean?
actually knew how to do it for
Sean,
a
I'm gonna
little
say-
bit. Yeah.
I'm going to
beast.
spoil something for you. Most coders copy and paste.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a
Wait,
lot
so
of
we
them.
could all do that?
Probably.
I mean, a lot of them sure just chat GPT it now. So
Fuck. That's sick. Maybe we should be
Yeah.
coders.
we should be coders. We have no idea what we're doing.
All right, I'll go next.
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead. Rip
All
it
right.
out of the band-aid already.
It's another short
If
one,
this is
so
gonna-
maybe
this is
we'll
gonna be a
pull some
sad
more.
one.
Or we could play games at the end. All right, so this is coming from r/true off my chest, being cross-posted by the GOAT. Mary Gets 2011.
Bah.
Indeed.
Is that quiet?
No,
I
we
don't
heard
know.
it perfectly.
Okay, cool.
What? Okay, cool. All right. This is titled I Gaslight My Husband When We Fight.
Not great. Unless there's been gaslighting stories that we have agreed with, though. Famously, the Judges one, where she gaslighted her mom or whatever. Man, that's a tough one.
Unless it's petty, I'm in. I like it.
Okay. This is where I couldn't tell if it was innocent or not. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see how we
I
feel.
guess we will all be the judge in this.
All right.
All right. This isn't anything crazy, just something funny that I want to tell people about, but can't risk getting caught. Apologies if your husband sees this live stream. My
be fair-
husband.
To be
Oh, go
fair,
ahead.
it usually only stays on the YouTube, so
That's fair. That's
should
fair.
be fine.
Chances are low.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's not zero.
But it's not zero. It's not zero. My husband, 30 male, and I, 30 female, legal, like it.
Nice.
I've been together for 8 years. For the past couple of years, I make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day to take to work. I use Welch's Grape Concord jelly, and this is important for later. Every day, he tells me that I make the best sandwiches, and I just say, because I make it with love. However, when we're fighting, he says he can always taste the difference in his PB&J. And I say, well, it's because I made it with hate. But the truth is, he can taste the hate in his sandwich when we fight because I use organic sugar-free grape jam.
Disgusting.
Ah.
Give me
It's
the
in the
sugar.
It's in the back of the fridge, and he's never seen it. So it's what I use to convince him that he can't make me mad, or my anger will make his food taste worse.
Jesus.
Like I said, this wasn't anything crazy, but it's something I always get a giggle out of and thought all of you would too.
Damn. I mean, pretty as far as gaslighting goes, fairly harmless. You know, he's still getting a PB&J.
Yeah,
It's
so this was
just-
right in the middle for me because I know, one, we hate gaslighting. Two,
Yeah.
we hate manipulation of food being served.
That's
We're
true.
always anti-food manipulation. But at the end of the day, no one's really getting hurt.
Like
Oh,
he's
she's
still
making
getting
an intentionally bad
They're still getting a
sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah. She's still making him a sandwich. So he can't be that upset about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like it'd be one thing if she was like putting in something completely different that tasted like I don't know. Like that was terrible, but there's just like a different kind of jam. I don't know. Not the end of the world.
I'd be mad. Give me that artificial shit. That's the one that tastes good. That organic peanut butter. Hell no. It's like this one time where I got pissed off at Costco when they changed the formula for their damn berry smoothie. I like the sweet shit. I like the fake stuff. When they changed to organic, it didn't hit the same. So I'd low-key be mad. Don't mess with my food. But I also make my own peanut butter sandwich if my partner is mad at me.
Writing Giraffe is saying put spicy jam on it instead, and I think that's more evil.
That is evil.
To be fair, we've had stories of people, you know, putting spicy stuff in their partner's food for good reasons. So this is a step down from that, I think.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, this is sort of making it healthier and better for them, but not for that purpose.
I hate you, so I'm gonna make you live
Yeah.
longer.
I'm going to make you better. I
To
will
some,
say
that could be a punishment.
a lot of comments on a slug story.
Yeah, what is the slug story?
What's the slug story?
No
Somebody
idea.
send it in the chat, and I'll read it for my next one.
Okay.
Not that I
nice.
don't have another. I have another story, but if a lot of people
No.
are wanting the slug,
I get it.
I'll read the slug.
You're not prepared.
No, I'll share my screen right now. I got another story.
Listen, I can't chop too hard on live stream being prepared.
Oh my God, they're saying, "Oh my God, they haven't heard it. Oh my God, they don't know the slug. Oh no, they
We're
don't
like
know
the
the
worst
slug.
Reddit podcast.
You don't know the slug?
Okay. Well, Sean, tag Sean in Discord with it if you've got it, and then he'll do it
I'll
next.
read it.
Speaking of Discord, my next one is coming from Discord, which we all got tagged in, I believe. So I hope you guys didn't read it, but we're gonna see. This comes from Disney Can't Stop Me on the subreddit, who tagged us earlier today. Trigger warning for number 2, if you know what I mean. And this comes from r/am I overreacting, and the title is "Am I overreacting? I caught my boyfriend taking a number 2 in his hand."
Huh?
Sean got so mad he left.
I don't know what. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
We
you.
can't hear you, but I
Why
thought we
is
thought
my
you just
camera off?
we thought you just left because you heard the shit story.
No, I'm very much happy for that. Actually, being completely honest. But I am worried about what happened to my camera.
Did you unplug? Did you try unplugging and plugging it back in?
I haven't done that yet. I haven't done.
Wow.
You should try.
All right. I'm here, by the way, but I will be trying to fix this.
Is that Sean? Is he a ghost? Yeah, this might be a poop knife version 2. I'll let you guys be the judge of it. It also severely breaks the Sean rule, so let's hop into it. My 26 female boyfriend, 36 male of 2 years. So,
Push the
24
button.
Illegal.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's illegal.
I don't think Sean is with us right now.
He was in the bathroom at his apartment when I opened the door to grab my allergy medication. I didn't think to knock and figured he'd lock the door if needed, but when I opened it, he was squatting on the floor while holding a wad of toilet paper directly under his ass. I screamed.
Wait, come again. What's the logistics of this? Wait.
Okay, what have you heard, Sean? I want to know that.
So far, I heard illegal, and I heard pooping in hand with toilet paper on top. Is that? I feel like that might have been mistaken.
Yup.
Yeah, she opened the door. He was squatting on the floor while holding a wad of toilet paper directly under his ass.
Dear
This is
God.
wild.
Okay.
This is
That pause
wild.
was so long, I thought we lost you. I screamed and ran out. 5 minutes later, he called me. There was no denying what I saw, so he came clean and says he does it to make less sound as opposed to crapping directly into the bowl because he's shy and would be embarrassed if I heard him doing it. I'm freaked out still. Am I overreacting?
No.
I also agree. I don't think you are overreacting. That is
I'm hoping he at least washed his hands.
well, that's what I mean. Like you're handling feces. That's hard. Like you better be scrubbing. You know what I mean?
I
And
need
also-
you to be decontaminated, do everything. You need to be freaking quarantined for the next like 30 days. Don't be near me. Don't touch me. I don't even want to be near you at that point. Jeebus.
Yeah, Dustin said lay some tissue paper on the water if he's upset about the sound. And I agree. Like that's something you could do.
Play some music like a sane person. What are you doing? Turn on the exhaust.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
something different. Turn on the shower if you wanted to. I don't know, something. But raw dogging that and put it in your...
Yeah.
that's so weird.
It is. It's very
Ugh.
weird.
I'm going to leave and then come right back.
Do what you
Because
need to do.
I'm trying everything. It's working on literally everything else besides this. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
This is a normal recording day for us with Sean having technology issues. So we're like very numb when it comes to it already.
Not for a while, actually. He's been.
That's
pretty
true.
good.
Ever since he got that new desktop, he's been doing it. He's been doing it.
But yeah, there's so many ways to like negate the sound, and also like your part. Like he's embarrassed that his partner's hearing it, but like who cares?
Yeah,
It's your-
people
You know
poop.
what I mean?
That's
It
a normal
happens.
bodily human function.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Uh,
weird. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
There he is.
Hello.
Looking
Hi.
better than
handsome
ever.
Also,
guy.
why would you not just fucking play music or
That's what I was
TikToks
saying.
or like fucking quite literally anything? What if you fucking have diarrhea, brother?
I don't even want to. I didn't think about that, Sean. I
What's the
didn't want to
fucking-
think about.
What
that.
if you're just pooping out the biggest one, like the biggest snake one-liner?
Well, that's
You've
when you need
never
a
done
poop
that.
knife.
I mean, yeah, that's
You
when you need
combo the two.
a poop knife into it. But then, how fastly can you cut, grab, throw, and then like?
Maybe
be
he's
ready?
really good at it.
Can we
This
not
is-
paint a picture right now, please? This is
I
kinda
could
weird.
draw it if you would like.
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great.
I think some people in the
Oh.
Discord are sending me the slug story as we speak.
Everyone keeps sending it to him. I want him.
Just keep
His
tagging him.
Discord's filled with slug story. But yes, thank you, Disney Can't Stop Me, for sending that on our wall of shame in the Discord.
A wall of shame for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't smear anything on a wall for that matter.
Yeah, and you are not overreacting in any
Oh.
any sort of way.
Right.
Uh,
Emily Ega said, "I'm eating." I'm sorry. Actually,
Apologies.
we're not.
We'll move on to John, and then Sean
Oh
should
my
have this.
fucking god, the title of this story is fucking insane.
Okay, tease it out, Sean. We'll do it after John's next story.
I mean, mine is not any better. So this one is another personal story from, again, our subreddit, r/Reddit on Wiki. This one is from Lavender Lower Score Raindrops. The title is I Drank My Dad's Denture Water.
Oh, that was better than I thought it was going, but not great.
all the toilet talk, all the toilet talk made me think it was about to be like pee or something.
Yeah, that's
So,
exactly
thank
what
God.
I thought too. Yeah,
It
it's
could
still
be
gross,
worse. It's terrible,
but it's not the worst thing.
but it's
All
still
right.
water, right? At the end of the day.
But denture water, though?
John, real quick, denture water in Fiji water. You know what I'm saying? Or Dasani.
Denture and Fiji water.
That's wild. That's wild.
I gotta get my chlorine fix, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
My shiny teeth and me.
Good reference.
That's how much I fucking hate Dasani. Don't you ever try to sponsor us, Dasani, because I will refuse. Well,
Yeah,
depends on how much.
Void Rabbit. That's what I definitely thought there'd be like cleaner in it, like some sort of cleaning chemical. But
Okay.
It'll clean you out.
I could be wrong.
Hey, let's take a shot. All right. It goes as this.
And
No one
thought.
in my life knows this. This happened about 15 years ago. Well, people are gonna know. Lavender Raindrops. Back in high school, my dad puts his dentures in a glass of water every night before he goes to bed. And at breakfast the next day, he would bring down that glass to the breakfast table with the used water still
John.
in it. Yes.
Me Mao Chan said Dasani is my number one choice for water bottle in
What
Canada.
the fuck is wrong with you? That's all I gotta ask. Are you okay? Are you like sponsored by Dasani or something? Is anyone pointing a gun at your head at the moment? Why the fuck would you willingly drink that water? And that's your number. Let's go on, move on with the story because I'm gonna get mad at this person. Why doesn't he pour it out? I don't know. As a middle child, my seat was furthest from the parents, and we have a 6-seater table set. So I have 2 vacant seats beside me. I like my water cold. Whatever the weather is outside, I like my water cold. Samesies. So one morning, my family and I had breakfast together, and we were having a conversation about an upcoming vacation. My father was the last to come down. I noticed him stand next to me, but I never looked at his direction as I was talking with my mom. Then my dad went around to take his seat at the table. And after a while, as I was finishing my plate, I took my glass and took a big sip.
Oh.
After 2 more gulps of water, it was then that I realized that the water was warm. I looked to the side and then I saw that my actual glass was there on the table. It was because of the clear droplets of water due to condensation. And I slowly put the other glass down, stood up, and immediately left to the bathroom. Hopefully you didn't see someone shitting in their hand. I vomited, brushed my teeth and tongue twice for about 10 minutes each, and never spoke about it again.
Oh.
God. Apologies to everyone eating. We're having just seems like a lot of people in chat are eating. We're just telling the worst fucking stories possible back to back.
It's crazy. I read that
back to back to back. Once I read this,
I was gonna say, it's crazy that I read that one and John was like, "I'm gonna follow it up with this."
Yep.
My God.
Oh,
I like to
man.
double it and give it to the next person. That's what I do.
I'm finna triple it.
Triple it, brother.
Is yours also bad?
The slug one everyone wants me to read is bad. I have to. Lots of people in the chat telling us to warn people. A lot of trigger warnings. Also, Matt's. They're the one that sent it to me on Discord, and they also said, "Please read out a trigger warning for eating an SI." Not sure what SI is. Also,
Slug investigator.
in all caps,
Like
Mads
Sports
wrote,
Illustrated.
"Please tell people not to eat while I read the slug story."
All right, maybe we should.
It is
That should be
so,
the main
so
event.
bad.
Should I do one before you do this?
Maybe. Actually, I have a different one. I have a different one that we could do first.
Okay, just to give people a break, I think.
Yeah, just to let people finish what they're eating real quick. But I will need a reading partner for this, boys.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay. Do you want to be the normal, and then I'll be the not
You
normal?
want to be the normal? Isn't that bad? Oh, I thought you were doing the slug story. Never mind. Just kidding.
Oh no. Slug stories for later. We're gonna let people eat real quick.
Uh,
This one is cross-posted from r/traumatize them back. Cross-posted by 14 Patty 14, and it's titled "Guy asks me for my body count and calls me a whore."
what? Okay. Which one's the normal one? I guess the
Normal
blue.
is blue. Normal is
Okay.
blue.
Well,
Oh,
Sean,
before you start, Michaela put, John, you'd be so upset on vacation in Aruba and the water. I vacation at Aruba and the water bottles the hotel gives you are Dasani. I will say that too. I stayed at a Disney property one time and they gave me Dasani. I chucked that bitch. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking drive to 7-Eleven and get something real quick. Fuck that. I would rather get dehydrated than drink Dasani.
also for everyone saying Ringo, that's actually Artie.
Wow.
I know they.
How
look
does it
very
feel
similar.
to know y'all are all a bunch of racists? Every single one of you.
And she's putting on a show for you. All right, so let's hop into this crazy text message.
All right. Hey,
I'll
if
be the
I
normal.
die, and this is the last thing I do, just know I love you guys. I saw some, it's probably my neighbor's light, but it just turned off. And I saw it in my backyard and was like, I don't have lights outside.
Oh, no.
So that's not mine unless there's a scary person with a flashlight. And
Okay.
it's been real, y'all. It's been tight. It's been cool. I'm scared. All right, let's read. I'm scared. Not gonna lie, you're a really nice girl. Do you want to maybe go out sometime?
Sure. What time?
Wait, I just need to verify one more thing.
Crazy to ask her out before you verified everything you wanted to know. Question mark?
What's your body count?
I don't see how that matters.
Oh, are you one of those girls who think their body count doesn't matter? Oh, sorry. That was correct grammar. He says, are you one of those girls who think their body count don't matter?
Yeah. And that was also split into two different texts for some reason.
He accidentally hit enter for sure.
But it really doesn't matter.
Laugh my fucking ass off. So you're one of those sluts then.
Okay, then. What's your body count?
I forgot. Why?
It's 0.
Yeah, it's
Guarantee.
never felt
Does
that
this
way.
guy fuck?
Rough estimate. Just want to check how many virgins you're.
No,
Oh, wait.
that's
Oh.
they for everybody else they
It's very
censored all of the genitalia, but that's
very
definitely-
crude.
Yeah.
Just want to check how many vaginas your cock has been in.
Why?
Penises shrink if placed inside of too many vaginas. Makes them unpure. Saw it on TikTok, so it must be true.
Stop being a creep. I swear to God, if you're a whore, just say that.
If your cock is small, just say that. Dead
Damn.
emoji.
I'm blocking you. I thought you were different. Women these days.
Laugh my ass off. Okay, bye.
Bitch.
It's insane to. It's insane that people care that much about body counts, like to the point where it's a must know on the first date. Who cares?
Honestly,
cares?
could be maybe one of the most least important things of all time.
Yeah,
Why does it matter, guys? And
It doesn't.
truly everyone in here and in the chat knows it doesn't. But
Yeah.
it's just wild that people think they do. I am all for somehow spreading out the rumor that the more vaginas you fucked, the smaller your penis is.
it actually
Just,
shrinks. Yeah.
Just to fucking get people scared.
This guy's confused now because he's like, I haven't been in
wait.
any, and it's small.
Hey, we live in a day age of misinformation. Why the hell not? Let's just do it.
My past life, I must have fucked so many people because I can't imagine a smaller one.
Dustin makes a good point. Body count does not matter. Pooping style is life or death.
Absolutely.
Actual fucking facts, to be honest.
It's not the squatty potty I wanted to fucking see that day. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Also, insane of him to like deflect when she asks him what his body count is and just being like,
Yeah.
I
the
forget.
double standards
like, okay.
is craziness.
Yeah, because if OP said, "Oh yeah, I forget," then he'd be like, "Oh, the conversation would have went out the exact same way."
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
they
Oh,
said,
that
I
number's
forget."
so high, you're a slut. Like, that's exactly what it would be. It's fucking wild.
Just say you don't fuck, brother. Just say you don't fuck.
Or don't ask dumb fucking questions.
That too.
Forgot
Easy.
my ass. Shit.
Yeah.
That's a funny way of saying zero.
I'm saying.
So what are we doing right now? I know that was your second one, Sean. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, so you go, then John goes, and then I will read the slug.
Okay. My next one comes from Best of Redditor updates. Don't worry, it's not 20 pages. People are yelling slug story in chat though. So
people are getting done eating. It's
Okay.
coming.
all
It's
right.
coming. Them young boys, they coming.
They coming.
Jesus. So this one is originally posted on, I don't know actually. So we're gonna live with we're not knowing where it's originally posted.
What a tease.
But my husband turned 40 and suddenly became the man I married again.
Huh?
Okay.
Originally posted in April of this year.
Sound like they're taking a little blue pill.
Maybe.
Not a
Maybe.
sponsor. Don't say him.
You shut your mouth, John.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Hi, I'm new here. I created this account because something happened to my husband about a year ago, and I don't know what to make of it. My husband has always been a good man, and he's a wonderful father. He also has a great career and very driven to succeed. But after the kids were born, his passion for me has waned. He was once very affectionate and flirty, and he couldn't keep his hands off me. We had date nights and would take weekend trips filled with kissing, hand-holding, and a lot of sex. But after the kids, all of that began to fade, and it continued to the point that I felt like we were roommates.
Put it away.
I was going to say, I kept myself in shape for him and initiated sex often. He would never turn me down, but it was lazy. It was basically get off quick, go to sleep. So after this continued for years, and I had just grown used to it. I still loved him. I had no desire to cheat or divorce. I just figured this is what happens after kids, and I'll deal with it. Then, about a year ago, he got a babysitter and asked me if I wanted to go away for the weekend, just the two of us. I was shocked, but agreed. And the entire weekend, he was affectionate and flirty and just fun. He hadn't acted this way in years. He was a completely different guy, and that included in the bedroom too. This may be too much information, but my husband hadn't performed oral sex on me in 10 years, and every time he had before, it was kind of terrible at it. But while we were away, he just did it without me asking, and he was amazing at it. Maybe.
What, some
Okay.
internet tips or some shit, or
This new attitude continued when we got home, and after a few months after that, I started to notice that he had lost weight. Shortly after that, he started to look more toned as well. He had gotten a dad bod, but now he looked better than when we got married.
wait, pause. Somebody said male podcasters with microphones. X. Male podcasters with micro penises. Check.
Hey, probably 2 out of 3 of the guys here got that right. I mean, Josh, you're not part of the shit.
Oh,
You're Caucasian, you know? Caucasian. We're just Asian.
Don't be racist, Josh. Josh could be part of the gang. Who knows?
I was hyping up my brothers. From me.
You see, Sean?
Whoa, you're either part of the gang or you're not. Josh.
Fuck. I don't have any stamps at Micro Center. I'm sorry, Sean.
They know you there. They don't know me.
Fuck, where the fuck was I? This new attitude could. Oh, yeah, he lost weight, got toned. Okay, there we go. I'm back. He basically became the perfect husband overnight. I don't know what happened. He says he just wanted to be a better husband, but there was no event that triggered it outside of turning 40. Could it be that? I read that middle-aged men sometimes get in shape because they are looking to cheat, but that's not the case. He's never cheated or had any desire to. We have lifestyle 360 for the kids, and I see where he is. It's work and home. I also see all his texts since we share an iPad, so I'm kind of stumped. Too long didn't read. My husband suddenly became a perfect husband, and I don't know why.
A lot of cheating comments. A lot of people think he's cheating and getting it for the side.
Someone said steroids, and I like that guess.
Man, what are the downsides of steroids? Because I am interested, brother. I'm getting fat and tired.
Brother, if you got a micropene already, don't do it.
I mean, how much worse can it get is what I'm saying. At a certain point, the diminishing return, it's already not there. So
I think it also plays on your hormones, right? So it could make you, angrier or short-tempered.
roid rage.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
true. Rest in peace. Well, no, I guess not rest in peace, Chris Benoit. He murdered his family. He's a bad guy.
That
He's a
guy
bad
can
guy.
fucking
He's a
rot in
bad
hell
guy.
for all I care.
So there was an edit with a couple comments or questions being answered. So number 1, I see no testosterone in the house. Unless he's taking it at work and not telling me, then I don't think that's what it is. Number 2, how to become so good at oral. He did tell me that before he didn't like it, but now he does. I could tell before he was grossed out by it, and that affected how I felt about it.
Grow
So-
up.
I'm eating.
Yeah, wait, did we lose Josh?
I think we lost him.
Oh no.
Oh no, the guy
In the
reading
middle of his
story.
story.
Oh, there he is.
I'm back.
There he is.
Yeah. So I read the
didn't
oral
like
part,
it
right?
before.
Yeah. So right there was a change, but that doesn't explain how the man became downright intuitive with oral and sex in general. He has a sense of when it comes to speed up, when to stay consistent, when I'm close, and how to get me there. I just don't know how that happened. That part didn't happen right away, but it didn't take long. And 3, like I said above, cheating really isn't possible. I know where he is and have for years. I can track him, and so can the kids. He goes to work and comes home, and when he leaves the house, it is to the store or to his parents, and I can see that too. And also, wouldn't you get in shape before the affair and not after it was over? Because I have been hyper vigilant, and there is nothing. So that was all answering
And
questions.
no further updates and no further information.
There is an
given, right?
update. There is an update. That was just
Okay.
answering questions.
Mm.
Any
Hmm.
thoughts?
Well, I mean, the chat seems like cheating is going to be the go-to move here.
True.
But
If not for the sudden jump in skills, I would not assume cheating. But the sudden jump in, unless this man is just watching film like John, just getting the playbook down right, you know what I'm saying?
my wife is gone for 2 weeks. I got nothing else better to do in my life. All right.
Watching
Jesus.
films, brother.
I will say, if he hadn't done it in 10 years beforehand, wouldn't almost anything be good in your eyes?
That's true.
No,
It's a low bar.
look, I'm pretty sure the update is gonna maybe lean towards cheating, but maybe we're also kind of ignoring the fact that they said they also had kids, right? Like
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
you be too damn tired to be doing anything. I get it. At some point where it's like maybe it dies down a little bit. It is a little sus that all of a sudden he's good at that shit, unless there's been some practicing involved. So that part's a little fishy to me. But sometimes a lot of your mental health is also like affected by how your physical health is. Maybe when he was starting to like get back into shape, starting to become a little bit more confident about himself, he wants to reciprocate back to his partner. I'm being optimistic, but chances are this dude probably cheated.
All right. So this update comes 2 days later on April 26th.
Motherfucker got a side piece.
I wanted to give an update on my post from a few days ago since everyone who commented was so helpful. I talked to my husband and asked him if he was taking testosterone, as many of the commenters thought he was. He said no and was curious why I asked. So we talked a bit, and I really pressed him hard on what was going through his mind a year ago to make him change so much, and was able to tease 2 things out of him. First was an incident at work. It happened about 6 months before he made his transformation, and I knew about it at the time because he told me. He didn't make a really big deal about it and barely mentioned it after telling me, so I just forgot it ever happened until he mentioned it. My husband is VP of Finance at a rather large private company, and 2 members of his staff were engaging in an affair. The woman involved in the affair was married, about my age, and her husband started to call the office. So it became a thing where he had to deal with it since he was their boss. He told me at the time, but I guess this saga dragged on for some months, and when the woman in question began to open up to the others in the office regarding the reason she had the affair, some of those reasons hit home for my husband. Her husband was behaving much like he was. So he said that
God.
So he said that isn't going to be me and set out to fix it. The second thing I teased out of him is that he quit watching porn. Now, I do want to say that I don't care that he watched porn. I do myself on occasions. But when he watched it and obviously finished himself afterwards, it drained any desire he had for me. I guess he started when the kids were really young, and I was just exhausted all the time, and he just kept it up because it was easy. He quit because he wanted to fix our marriage, and he had to get the desire back from me, so he did. So after this conversation, a lot of things make sense. I also understand why he didn't want to tell me. He didn't want me to think that the possibility that I could cheat had entered his mind, and the porn is sort of self-explanatory.
Wow.
So no cheating, guys.
No
Yeah,
cheating.
God.
It was wholesome.
It was.
I was scared for a second.
I mean,
It seems like they're finally back on track.
there was a cheating. It just was not them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not him being part of it, and which is good, because like, yes, like you can lull it, like, especially like in long-term relationships, like
With kids.
with kids.
Yeah.
Seems like he had a very stressful job, like trying to climb his way up the corporate ladder. Fuck corporate, by the way. Yeah, I mean, things happen, and sometimes you don't know, like those 10 years can go by. My only ask for the couple, or if they're experiencing that, I wish there were steps in between those 10 years that they had discussed that, instead of just assuming like, oh, well, he's just tired. Talk it out, people. If like you're feeling some type of way that, hey, I'm not getting my needs met from both parties, just say something, because otherwise closed mouths don't get fed. And in this case, yours won't get eaten unless you ask him to. So I'd say communicate is the most important thing about this. And it's good. It's good that it turned out for the better instead of him actually cheating.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Even up until you like got to the affair part of the story, I was like, oh my God, is the twist gonna be that the affair was the coworker and him? Is that he told his wife that there was an affair at work he had to deal with, but the plot twist, it's him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God, here we go again, classic. But no, it's nice to see a good story for once.
Yes.
A lot of people are still apprehensive. People don't know if it's the truth.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, to to be fair in the story, he was kind of a shitty partner for 10 years. So, I mean, it's great that he's come around now. It sucks that it took him 10 years and an affair at his work for him to change. But I'm glad he is making that change. So it is a positive ending. It sucked that they both had to go through that, and she had to go through that for 10 years. So, yeah.
People are
We
saying
were
maybe
asking, why is he better? I said, motherfucker probably has cardio now from, having energy.
I have no idea about that part. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the quitting the porn helped, and he's into it more now. I mean, 10 years of watching porn, maybe he learned something.
picked up a thing or two.
Yeah, I don't know. So
There's
who
a
knows?
lot of skeptical people.
That's fair.
There's
I mean,
a
there's
lot.
I mean, when 99% of Reddit is this man ends up cheating, I get it.
yeah, I get the
I
skepticism.
mean, even us, we were like,
to be fair, this was like over 6 months ago, so I feel if there was another update to it, it would have come, but I haven't seen it, so I assume he hasn't cheated.
we can only hope for the best, yo.
Hey,
Yeah.
whatever context is provided is the one I'm going to go with. So far, this guy is not bad, besides the 10 years that he's kind of, dismissive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wonder how you practice that, though. I don't.
I don't know either.
Mm.
Anna also asked if I check the
Cheat.
Patreon messages. I lost it, but I don't actually. Do you, John? I thought you did.
Hmm?
The Patreon messages.
Man, completely zoned out.
Huh?
Do you?
No. Sorry.
I always forget there's a Patreon.
We never
messages.
know when messages come out. Patreon, I'll say this, biggest complaint about Patreon, it never notifies us anything.
Yeah,
Which
that
sucks.
is true. I will go in and look and see.
I guess you'll just have to Venmo me.
No, they're paying already. I'll go check and see.
What the-
All right, that was my story. I hope I brought some positive stuff to this this shitty episode.
All right. John, do you want to read one more before I get into the slug, or should we just get into the slug?
Give it to the people.
All right. Here it is. The slug story that all of you guys know somehow already, but we don't. Okay. Shout out again, Mads. They're the one that sent it to me. Where is it? Yeah. Here we go. This is coming from r/best of Redditor updates, titled, I found out my partner has been putting slugs in my food.
They can NASCAR go to hell for all I care doing that.
God damn it! I don't know what I'm more but disgusted by.
I
That
don't know how to
pun?
forgive him. The pun is definitely almost just as bad. I'm with you, Josh.
The reaction was kind of like at snail's pace there, Sean, but whatever.
I had to read the title.
I could see how people were making the connection to the jam story.
Mm.
I see
Yeah.
the connection, but the
Yeah.
jam story is way less evil.
Reading that title, I'm like, oh, I'm 100% no longer conflicted on the jam story. That was fine.
Yeah,
That was okay.
I'm okay with it.
All right, guys. I hope everyone's done eating. I'm seeing a lot of done eating in the chat. So here we go. Trigger warnings for food tampering, psychological/emotional abuse. Don't read while eating. Don't read if you have a weak stomach. Okay. And again, I haven't read this. We're all reading this for the first time together, or at least the three of us. Seems like chat knows.
Damn, chat is blowing up with snail puns.
Good God. All right. I, 22 female, have been with my partner, 24 male, for 4 years now. That's
Okay.
fine. 18, 20.
Yeah.
I have never known him to do anything like this, but I noticed he started acting a little strange around a month, maybe a month and a half ago. He started putting fruit on the floor in the garden, and I thought it was a bit weird, but he said he was feeding the mice family that have nested in our shed, so I thought it was sweet, and I helped him do so. Anyway, he started being really nice to me around 2 weeks ago and was making me food, baking me cakes and stuff, which he never usually cooks ever, so I was so happy that he found a hobby. I did notice sometimes I felt sick and or dizzy after eating, and I just put it down to lack of sleep/hormones. Anyways, a friend of my partner's came into my work today. I work in a cafe, and said he needed to speak to me when I was free. And I was free as there weren't any customers at this time. He told me that my partner had been collecting slugs from the garden on fruit he has been putting out there and then putting it in my food, blending them up. He even sent this friend of his pictures of a bag of slugs he had collected and a picture of the slugs blended.
What the fuck? What possible reason?
Death, I feel like, right? What the fuck?
What was the reason?
This is insane.
Why?
I feel really sick to my stomach. I don't understand why he would do this. This is so out of character of him. I asked him why he was doing it, and he accused me of snooping through his messages,
What?
which I never did. And he got so angry at me for quote unquote not being able to take a joke. I feel disgusting. I love him to pieces, but I just don't understand his way of thinking now. Am I overreacting? I don't know what to
No.
do. I feel lost.
You're severely underreacting. This is like trying to kill you, I feel like. Like this is poisoning.
This is not funny. This is not
No.
a joke.
I hate when people are like, duh, you don't get the joke. Okay. What's the fucking joke? Yeah, leave him. Press charges on him for trying to poison you or actually poisoning you. Like
Yeah,
that's
actual point. Also, escargot are snails and slugs different? They're different, right?
yes. I think so. And but like
So like I don't even know if slugs are edible.
I
Because
actually don't know.
escargot is snails.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say because I love like there's a Vietnamese cuisine where it's like coconut snails like boiled in coconut water or coconut milk, and it's delicious. That
Uh,
sounds ruined for me now.
Here you go. They can be, but slugs can also carry a parasite gained from eating rodent feces, which causes a form of meningitis in the human brain.
Okay, that's deadly. Meningitis will definitely. I feel like I have read about a person dying like within 12 hours.
Yes,
getting
it was
meningitis.
actually a dare that they did. Oh wait, no, there was another one that they did. This is for my old show. Shout out Dumbfounded. Yeah, someone took a dare to eat like a slug, and they were basically paralyzed for like a couple of years, I think, until they passed. Unfortunately,
Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy.
yeah,
So yeah, this is murder. This is attempted
Yes.
murder.
yeah.
Yeah. Like it's one thing for the switch out jams that are actual edible foods.
Oh yeah, that peanut butter one is so innocent compared to the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If anything, it's the opposite effect. God damn, this is making you feel better with an organic freaking ingredient. But this is jail material.
Actually
Yeah.
crazy that you would ever do this. This is like some people are bringing up the sawdust story that we read a while ago, or
Yes, I feel like this is worse than the sawdust.
there was the blood one that we read as well.
Wait.
She was trying to feed her boyfriend.
Yeah, to turn into a vampire.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
To be fair, I think that one might have been fake, but this is crazy.
Ugh. All right.
Thanks for bringing us that one, chat.
Who suggested that?
Quite literally all of them.
Everyone.
Every single one.
No, was it Madison? There's a semen one. No, don't send me that semen story. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to read that shit. All right.
At least that's edible.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Tabby Tabby sent $5 and said this is what would happen if Gary didn't go home to SpongeBob.
Oh my god. Are slugs snails without shells?
I don't think so. I think they are
Completely
different.
different things.
Slugs versus snails. I'll look it up.
This is what we're learning today, guys. All right, chat. Update number 1.
Wait, there's updates.
Oh, there's updates.
Oh my god, I
That's
thought
the
you were
Redditor update.
done.
No, okay. I heard snails and stopped listening, Sean.
Sorry, my bad. Update 1. I went to urgent care last night / early hours of the morning and waited and was finally seen around 6 a.m. ish. I had some tests and I have a high level of metaldehyde. Metaldehyde? That sounds better.
Sure.
Metaldehyde in my blood. I was kept in for monitoring and I have some ulcers in my stomach. I was aware of this anyways, as I was hospitalized about 2 months ago for a burst ulcer. Okay, so definitely trying to kill you. You have a burst
Yeah.
ulcer and he's feeding you slugs?
That's
Okay.
insane.
Originally, I thought it was due to stress, but now they said it could be because of the poisoning. I could have an infection of some kind as my temperature is high, but they haven't found anything that could be causing that yet. They have checked my heart and it is fine. I am due to have heart surgery this year though, but they're
Oh,
delaying.
I thought it was caused by the. I thought
No.
it was-
But I'm just saying,
Oh
like,
my
the fact that
God.
this
Jeez.
person has so many medical problems and the boyfriend's thinking it would be a funny prank to put slugs
Yeah.
in the food. What the fuck is going on?
No, he's trying to.
No, this is murder, right? This
Yeah,
has
yeah.
to be.
Definitely.
But they're delaying it due to ulcers and the infections and the fact that I keep getting sick, which is okay. I have an appointment made to see my cardiologist on the 20th of April. I've contacted the police and wrote a statement and was asked some questions. Anyone who knows me in real life, please don't post mine or my partner's name, as the police said it would destroy the investigation. Not the exact words they used, but I am unsure as I was in a daze. My ex refused to say anything to the police or to me. However, he did say that he would speak to his friend and only him. He then spoke to me. I was not alone. I was with a friend and his friend too. And he confessed to doing random experiments on me / tests starting a few months after we moved in together. It started with spitting on my toast, and then a week later, he replaced my propranolol beta
Medicine?
blockers with salt,
Propanol?
propanol, with salt, as in he emptied the capsules of the medicine and just put salt.
So this dude's a
This guy needs to go to fucking
Nah, bro. He needs
jail.
to. Yeah, he needs to go to jail.
When I want to add, he was my medication holder, as I have a history. Oh, this should have been a trigger warning as well. So sorry. As I have a history of suicide attempts. So he handled my meds and gave them to me, and that's when he thought it would be funny.
bro.
John, find a happy one to read after this, because we're not ending the stream like this. Ain't no way.
Send me any happy ones you guys have in
Yeah,
Discord.
guys, send a happy one, please. Good God, what did y'all make us read? He also admitted to these things, swapping my Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages with real meat. I have IBS and struggle to digest meat, so I became a vegetarian. He also replaced my corn nuggets, spelled QUORN, with his real ones. One of my pet giant African land snails went missing in summer, and I assumed it escaped a sea. Escaped as I left the lid open on their box. But he said it had died, so he scraped it out and put it in my curry.
Jesus Christ.
I vaguely remember the day he did this, as he laughed whenever I went to eat the curry, and I got so paranoid, so I put it in the kitchen and stormed off. He then brought it upstairs and told me to taste, and I did. And I realized he added loads of chili and he said he was laughing because he put chili powder in and too much came out. Now I think he must have put the chili in to cover the fact that he put my snail in there. He also said he rubbed my toothbrush on the toilet, but then washed it as he thought that was too far.
This is like,
What the fuck is wrong with this person?
I am so against the death penalty, but there are some like maybe.
The only slug I want this guy to experience from a shotgun because I'm. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you make us read this?
Dude, this is
I'm not okay today, and
insane.
you make me fucking listen to this shit.
That is
hell?
insane. I do want to fight this guy.
holy fuck.
Oh my god. I wish Mike Tyson and Jake Paul punched this guy.
That would be great. I feel like this
Jeez.
is all a dream. It just seems too dramatic to feel real. I'm unsure what is happening on the legal front. He says he didn't know why he did this, and he does love me truly, but that he felt compelled to do it, which I understand as I suffer from OCD and get compulsions/impulsions, and that he really loves taking care of me and he feels it's his purpose and he didn't mean to cause serious harm. He promises he never did any of this to our animals. I think he could just be stressed as I have mental health issues that could have caused something in him to break from too much stress. I am really sad and sorry for those who I have caused concern.
This is like for you to even give him the benefit of the doubt is concerning to me. You need to get out of there. Like him being like, "Oh, I didn't do it to our animals." He literally took your snail
And fed
and
it to
killed
you.
Fed
it,
it to you.
and then fed it to you. What do you mean you haven't done this to her pets? Also, wouldn't make it okay either. You're still poisoning her actively, messing with her medication, messing with her toothbrush. Like none of this by itself would be okay and passable. You need to be in a psych ward somewhere where you can do no one any harm. It's insane that he is just out and about.
Violence is okay sometimes, people.
Thank you for coming, Artie, to cheer me up.
In the comments, many are asking if she has gone to the doctor. She has, and it is revealed he did more than feed her slugs. He promised he never did any of this to your animals, but your dog recently had lungworm, and he admitted to making you eat your pet snail. He replaced your heart medication with salt and tampered with your food, knowing that you have IBS. There's nothing. I guess this is a comment. There's nothing funny about that. He has endangered your health and those of your pets. Stress doesn't make anyone do this. He is not safe for you or for your pets. These are not the actions of someone who loves taking care of you. They are cruelty. Please stop blaming yourself. I understand your struggles with both mental and physical health and the need for someone to love and care for you. But if you value your life and those of the animals that you have adopted, he can never be trusted again. And then somewhere during all of this, the OP posts this comment. Hi, he was diagnosed with ASPD yesterday and admitted everything to me and how I was his way of looking normal to the outside world. He manipulated me by giving me everything I wanted as a BPD sufferer, love, affection, and compliments. He began testing me emotionally at first with cheating to see how I would react, but I forgave him, and then began with food and stuff to see how long until I got sick.
It's crazy that cheating is the fucking least diabolical. What the fuck?
Very
wrong with this
rarely is cheating the
person?
least diabolical thing that we.
Yeah.
I am still baffled. The person I knew, I never really knew at all. He is a psychopath and he gives ASPD sufferers a bad name. He knew I was vulnerable due to my mental and physical illnesses, and he became my carer, but truly he was torturing me at the same time, and I was unaware of any of it. He rescued me from an abusive situation and then put me into a new one. This is how he works. Two more smaller updates. I recently left a weird relationship where my partner was contaminating my food. Anyways, ever since I have struggled to eat. I moved into a ground floor flat, and sometimes I will find slugs around the house. I'm terrified of them. I keep throwing food away because I don't know what the slugs have gone on, and I'm scared of getting sick. I can't cope or breathe now. I have tried everything to stop slugs from getting in: copper tape, salt, non toxic pellets, but they still somehow find their way into my flat. I feel like nature is tormenting me. Any advice, please? I've tried speaking to my doctor, but they won't really listen. And the doctor I see said it was a good thing as I am overweight and what the fuck? As I am
I'm
overweight anyways. I
Sean.
was just discharged from my mental health team I was currently on.
You of all people, like, didn't your doctor straight up say that to you too? It's
Uh,
fucked up that he did.
Well, he called me overweight, but he didn't say like, "Oh, it's a good thing you can't eat."
Oh, I mean,
But yeah,
Hey,
he pinched
still,
my stomach and said, "You see that?
yeah,
You want to lose all that."
that's
Yeah,
just fucked up.
that was pretty bad.
So-
I need to find a new doctor.
Sorry, I tried to lift the mood a little bit.
All right. Last update. It's titled I Am Alive. Hello, everyone. Sorry for those who I didn't get to message back. My messages have been so full. I'm alive, but have been sick with corona. This was posted 3 years ago. Thank you to everyone who reached out to me. You all make me feel less alone. Hope everyone is well. And
I'm
that's
not.
the end
I'm
of that.
not well. Also, where did they live that there are so many slugs?
Also, I clicked on the user of the OP, and they're still commenting and on stuff. So
Recently?
seemed good recently, like 4 days.
Okay.
Good.
So
I was
that's
gonna say
nice.
I damn nearly folded as a person just fucking listening to this, and I didn't go through that. So, OP, I don't know if you're ever gonna hear this, but just hope that you know that you are a damn stronger person than 99% of the people. You're a survivor. You're a damn warrior. And I hope that person who put you all through that, jail, psych ward, whatever, he just needs to be away from people so they can't hurt anybody anymore. Because that's whatever you experience. Please, all your feelings are valid. You're valid to whatever you're feeling. And I hope the road to recovery here is great. I know it's going to be tough, but man, I can't even imagine how you're feeling at this moment. Jesus Christ.
I want to do two things. I want to give OP a hug because I feel she
Same.
needs it.
With
And
consent.
then yeah, with consent. Yes, obviously. And then I want to run over her ex with a truck and then back up.
And then run over.
And then run
back
over
up,
and then back up.
drive, and then
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I don't wish harm on people often,
I do.
but this is insane.
I might be one of the most evil people we've read on the, which is not what I was expecting this live to go.
No, neither. We did get tagged with the perfect palate cleanser.
So this is the one that I've read before and swore that we've done, but
I don't remember.
you guys
this.
had both never heard of this, and then all the comments were like, "No, y'all have never read it. Y'all need to read it."
So you're just reading this in your free time, Sean.
I don't know. I mean, I was on Reddit before we had a podcast, I guess. So,
But don't you only just go on wrestling and sports?
yeah,
Reddit?
but I mean, I go on like, what do you call it? You know how the Reddit app will just give you
Yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah, true. The popular.
Yeah, so
Well,
I can read this one since I know it already, and I just want to see y'all's reactions.
okay, sure. I actually haven't read anything but the title, so
Okay, here we
which
go.
The title is crazy.
So both Fred and Mads on Discord have sent me this. They say it's the perfect palate cleanser. So if y'all, if it's not palate cleansing for you guys, I will say this is a oops all disgusting episode.
I mean, yeah.
Who would have fucking thought this is a oops all vomit?
I didn't predict this. But
Not
this is,
not the plan, but we're ending with a real.
We
gross
never
one.
plan anything, all right? So
I brought a fucking
Okay.
wholesome one to this one.
I'm same.
That was the only good one. So this one, again, we really hope you're done eating, but this one is titled "Today I Fucked Up, by coming into a coconut. We're so
Hey,
sorry,
yeah.
Stevie.
I
We're so
have-
sorry.
Look, I've never been this down bad in my life for me to fucking do this shit. All right.
Oh God! Everybody's like, no, the coconut one is not a palate cleanser.
Wait, should we do it? Because people don't seem like they want to hear this shit.
It's fucking disgusting. It is foul. It
Really?
is foul.
Okay.
I mean, as you could tell from it's foul. It's fucking foul.
We don't have to do this one. We could.
People are laughing though, but I can't tell if they're laughing out of fear or laughing because they want it. Not a palate cleanser. Never eating coconut again.
I love the fight in chat, right?
I can't tell what y'all
Don't do
want from me.
Fred, Juliet's having the time of her life right now. She ain't gonna give a fuck if we read this or not.
Somebody said save it for a main episode. Oh,
that was mid score.
that was our that was our goat. Save it for the bit.
I
Oh man,
gotta go with the goat here.
Well, do we have any other palate cleansers?
I really.
I
Wait.
have one. I have
Oh,
one.
you do?
We have a
Okay,
quick funny one.
Hey, chat, we are recording tomorrow. It is my episode. I will delete one of my stories to read this.
Hell yeah. Don't edge
Oh,
us.
don't edge us. This is so rude. Y'all might have to wait a week. We got to listen to the goat.
That's true. Whatever midscore says goes.
Also,
right?
it's not
She's the
just
boss.
mid-score. There's a lot of people begging us not to do it, but then also a lot begging for it. This is crazy. I don't know what to do, truly. I guess you'll just have to Venmo me and whatever the most amount of.
Whoever
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Somebody sent $2 to do it, Kruger.
Oh, speaking of Venmo and PayPal, we talked about this on the episode on Friday, I think, if not on Monday. But
It's this Friday.
it's this Friday. Okay, we have opened donations to the Trevor Project and to Planned Parenthood this week, so you can send directly to those if you want to. We've opened those up for obvious reasons, America. So you can donate to those if you would like to on the PayPal, which is linked somewhere. Any show note you go check out, I think it's linked there.
It'll be there. All right. Damn, Tabby with
$20. Don't do it, please.
I mean, money talks. All right. All right. Let's do it. Let
will
the
do
chat.
it.
Venmo Sean. Oh God.
We will do it next week on
We'll
Sean's
do it-
episode. We'll do
We'll
it
do it
as
on
the,
my episode.
We'll do it
on
as
my
the
episode.
last story. So if you don't want to hear it, you can skip it. How's that sound? Is that a good?
Is that that's a good compromise, right?
It will be read. It will be read.
It will be
Just
read.
not today.
Oh.
I'm so sorry for everyone that I've teased.
All right. Let's.
John
I
has
mean-
one. John has one. So
My story kind of does involve nutting too. All right. So,
fuck me.
it ain't coconutting, but it's all right. All right. So this one is from r/true off my chest from far lower score tourist 9296. I mean, unless you guys want to keep fighting on a chat and send more money, then maybe we'll do something. But the title of this one, Sean, you're gonna love this. My partner made me dab during sex.
Oh, dad.
One of my roommates used to do that all the fucking time.
Look at my
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Throwaway account because I don't know why. I have always had super toxic relationships before I started dating my partner, and because of that, I apologize constantly for things that I don't need to apologize for. When my partner and I started dating, we had a little inside joke where every time I apologized, I would need to dab. It was embarrassing, but stupid fun, so it helped me break the habit and would make a moment more lighthearted. Josh, let's see your dab a little bit.
I just did it.
me
It's
see it,
hard
let me
to do with the mics in the way, but
Oh, a little crispy. bro.
Love how bent that other arm.
It's
is.
like-
Love the bent arm on him. God, get him.
Look at my dab. Oh, Sean, you missed it. And this is an inside joke for Patreons too. But what does Pitbull typically say, Sean? Like during his songs?
Dale.
Josh
You
read it
sure?
as Dale.
you sure it's not Dale?
But hey, that's gonna
way.
that's gonna be for the Patreon.
You heard it though. It's not like you read a Pitbull song. You listen to it.
If you're a
In
$10
what world?
patron,
Dale.
if you're a $10 patron, that's gonna be upcoming Tuesday's episode. I fucking lost it. I
To
might
be
make
fair,
a pit. Go ahead.
It didn't
bud.
have the accent on the E, so
It
did
doesn't
actually
matter.
say.
Read
Dale.
the lyrics.
Context, Dale. You fucking
Oh, it wasn't
King
in
of
the
the Hill
story?
type of shit. Dale.
Yeah, it was just in a story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was so confident about it. He was like, "Yeah, Dale."
Dale.
I fucking lost it, bro.
So you've
So,
never heard a Pitbull song ever in your life.
We played it at our wedding, I think.
Oh, Mr. Worldwide. I might make a
Listen,
shirt of Josh's face fucking Photoshop into Pitbull's body and it just says Dale.
I said there should be Chippendale, I think.
Nah. You're gonna be Mr. Worldwide, Josh. Anyway,
all
sorry,
right.
I got interrupted here. One time while we were having sex, I had apologized for something unnecessary, and I immediately caught myself. A smile grew over their face, and they uttered the single word, "Dab." I started laughing
Why?
hysterically and said, "You're not seriously going to make me dab right now." And they said, "I'm not going to keep going until you do." So I did. I cannot reiterate how funny this was and how much it made me feel comfortable with them. We only had been dating for about a month at that time, but something about that made me realize how important this person is to me. We have been dating for over a year, and our relationship is the strongest it's ever been. They're planning on moving in with me in a few months when their lease is up, and we are already looking at states to move to once we have enough money. I'm so grateful to have this kind of relationship that fosters this kind of unconditional love and stupid fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, pretty.
Doing that.
Yeah, it's. I could never do it, but
I'm gonna start dabbing like this now.
Dab on it!
Oh shit.
Jeez. Man. I'm glad
My
we
next
ended on
T-shirt idea is a rap tee of Josh, but it's
that.
Josh bald like he's Pitbull, and it just says
Yeah.
Dale.
Oh my god, we should
Dabbing?
Josh, we should steal his Instagram picture when he was in Greece
Shirtless.
and just make him bald and shirtless
Mm.
and just says
Okay.
Dale. Fuck yeah, bro.
Damn.
I think that's gonna make money.
I fear that may be pushing the line too much in the format
Of what we could sell.
of what we can sell in that store. They are very anti. And
We
no
need a new
warning,
store.
we'll shut down your store. Yeah. We're not making the asshole plushies until we move stores, unfortunately. We could just say it's a brown sun, maybe. I don't
Wow. I don't know if they'd go for that.
know.
I'm getting fucking roasted.
You gotta be a
Taking-
$10. You gotta be a $10 rich to fucking hear that story. Oh my! I fucking
man.
lost it.
Fuck. I'm
Oh.
glad. I'm just here for your entertainment. My whiteness.
Take a little Dale.
Oh fuck. Did we have anything else we wanted to do? I had two other stories, but they are sad, and I don't know if we
Well,
want to go that way again. So
We
Mm.
went to the depths of
Of
the
sad.
sadness we could do today.
Y'all messed
fair.
this up, man.
Uh,
Oh
so,
my
yeah.
gosh.
All right. I
um,
will say, just in a few short, it's not this upcoming Monday, but it'd be the 25th. You will hear the come in a coconut story.
Yeah, the 25th episode will be the Come in the Coconut story.
Yeah. So sorry for the tease, but just be on the lookout for the 25th. That's
That's gonna be Thanksgiving week for Americans. Maybe you should let your family hear that story.
yeah. Maybe come in a turkey. That's what we're saying for this
You know
Thanksgiving.
what?
Come in. No, I'm just kidding. Please, for the love of God, don't. fuck-
Turcomin. That's what it's called.
Jesus fucking Christ! No turcomin. No turcomin.
What's the thing called? Where you is the baster? The baster.
Oh, not the Turkusi, bro.
Who needs the
Bro.
baster?
Some of those videos where they cut the turkey up, and I'm like, yo.
Yo, they be slapping the shit out of it too. It's just like,
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah. I think we want to do another live stream soon too, right? Correct?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe is up in the air.
For sure, we have our Patreon live stream in a few weeks.
Yes,
Yes.
and patrons. Patreon finally gave us access to live stream technology, so we're hoping to test that out by the end of the month.
Wow.
If you're a YouTube member, you don't care. You get it directly anyway. So, yeah.
We need to have a games only one.
I
An additional one, so we're not taking Reddit stories away from you guys, but
would love that.
yeah.
Yeah. You're off. Well, actually, we're recording all next Tuesday. Never mind. Yeah. Is there anything else we wanted to discuss? Any questions in chat?
Yeah, let's open up
comments?
the questions right now, guys.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to talk about? What's going on in the world?
Let's talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
We're gonna get depressed again, yo.
Well, yeah,
Let's talk about
we
world
can talk about
news.
any topics that you guys want, but you gotta keep it lighthearted a little bit. Anybody? No?
I mean, chat is always at least a minute behind.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Midscore
how's the
send me a
weather?
funny one directly.
Ooh, play Jackbox games. Yes. I want to do that on another chat. We need to figure out how to get the sound to work. I don't know how to do that, y'all.
Okay, here, I'll do a story. Keep an eye out for questions. Maybe take notes of a couple of them.
Sean, can you do it? Because I can't. There's too much moving parts. I won't be able to pay attention.
Hey, I do have to leave in 7.
Oh, you have to leave.
That's true. You do
Oh.
are hosting people.
Forgot there was a hard out.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
that's,
go out on this story because it's less than 7 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
And then
so,
you can ask Josh and I questions if you want us to stay a little longer.
yeah, we'll answer a few questions. This one is from Midscore. Shout out Midscore in the comment or chat there. Today I fucked up peeing off the side of a mountain.
I have done
Oh,
that.
you've ruined somebody's day.
I've done that, unfortunately.
Or your own.
Yep. I can tell you exactly where it was from. Flat Top Mountain, Anchorage, Alaska. I was at the very top. I couldn't hold it anymore. I'm sorry I had to go.
Wait, but why didn't you just pee on a tree? Why off the cliff?
Because I was at the very top of the mountain, brother.
You
Oh,
wanted
it's
to feel
totally off the
free.
cliff.
Okay, so I, 32 male, and my girlfriend, 33 female, were out enjoying our annual anniversary vacation. This year, we had decided to do some hiking through the Appalachia and had entered and ended up at Red River Gorge in KY,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
chicken.
Okay. The scenery is amazing. The weather was great. I figured I wasn't going to get a better opportunity to pop the question. Well, any gentleman knows better than Any gentleman knows better than to get down on one knee in the middle of a trail. You wait until you're at the highest peak. Unfortunately,
Like I did.
Unfortunately, nature called long before we got to that point. Now, every guy knows the higher the ledge you pee off of, the more authority you have. So I found.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I found a pleasant little overlook, did my business, and carried on with my proposal in mind. Along the way, we passed a few other hikers, said our greetings, and kept moving towards the top. Once we had reached the summit of this particular rock, she sat down, and I tried to mentally prepare myself to get things just right. So once I got myself psyched up, I put my hand in my pocket and palmed the ring, knelt down beside her, and she said, "I see your wiener." Turns out I'd forgotten to zip myself back up, and the little flip-flaps of my boxer shorts failed to do their job. So there I am on one knee trying to make this memorable moment and failing successfully. After flopping through the proposal, we stopped and realized that,
indeed.
that I may have
Crazy.
flashed a few innocent hikers as well. Too long didn't read. I went pee off the side of a mountain, forgot to zip up, and proposed to my girlfriend with my dick out. She said yes.
Low key? Having a
It's
dick
my-
big enough to fall out your boxers is great.
It's my dick in a box.
Someone said icy wiener.
Mm.
That's good. All right. Sean has to go, so everyone say bye to Sean. John and I will stand by for a couple questions, if there are any.
Goodbye.
Bye, Sean. See
Bye,
you tomorrow,
Sean.
buddy.
Thank y'all for watching.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
And
Now
then
it's
there were
the
two.
Tuesdays. Now.
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
I know there were a couple questions in here.
Let's do it.
How are your lovely wives?
Oh, okay. Juliet is in a 2-week getaway right now. She is currently in Hawaii, spending time with her family. She's been incredibly stressed working and full-time school as well. So, and then I also left her last week to go on a cruise with my mom. So, I was like, hey, go have some fun. Go spend time with your family. Don't even just text me every now and then. Just let me know you're doing okay. But she's having a blast. And yeah,
I was gonna say I saw her on Instagram. It looks like she's having fun, enjoying life.
yeah, I'm just here depressed, missing her. So it's whatever.
Yeah, Sienna's doing pretty well. It's getting dark early, and that's making both of us depressed. But she's upstairs, I think, putting up some Christmas stuff, so that'll probably cheer
Ooh.
her up. Yeah. Midscore asks, sorry, that was from Rin, by the way.
Hey.
And then Midscore asks, what's been your favorite story this year so far? I have one in mind. It's the one where we were mentioned where the guy wanted to let his girlfriend, I think, let her know that she could be comfortable with him in bed, and that he really loved her body, and then mentioned us because she heard about it through our podcast, and then they talked about it and had a good time, if you know what I mean. So that's probably my favorite one.
Yeah, I've heard that was being circulated around. Mark Narrations actually did that one too. Some Wikimaniacs let us know about that. Well, probably one of my favorite stories is the one that I full on went crying in one of the episodes that we recorded. It was when they were talking about like, hey, if you're not, what did they say? It's like, oh, if you're not having a good time, just try to think about like a specific things just to make you happy because it's something that they share with their mother. That story actually made me realize that like I should fucking quit corporate America. So I put all my resources and like my brain power from my gigantic forehead to just be like, you know what? I need to make an escape plan so that way I'm prepared. So that way I can do this with my boy Josh full time. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
kind of nice.
And now we do Tuesdays together.
And we have dolly jokes for the rich.
Dale, you mean?
Sorry. Sorry.
Can we get an Oops All Canadian episode during July and an Oops All Filipino episode during August? I mean, we could easily make that happen.
What does that even mean? Are you trying to say in July Sean and I can't be there? That's racist.
I guess it's just one episode, right? Each of the 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. There was one here that I saw. Someone asked if we could do a live jury episode. Letters from Mercury said on a live, I asked if you guys could do another live judge episode, and can we be the jury? Any plans?
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
We could do it. We can all alternate. That way we can all have a turn of being, you know what I mean?
The judges and the defendants.
Yeah.
I like that.
We'll do it.
I feel all of us will just bring the hardest. Be like, defend this.
I don't know. If it's Sean, he'll bring the most heinous. We have to. If Sean prepares ahead of time.
Yeah, that's true. Gabriella said you should do a live where we pay to have you go as long as we want. We could, John and I could definitely do that someday.
Yeah, you let us know. I'm a slut for money, people, so I'll do shit.
Yeah, so we could definitely do that for sure. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the comments I was reading. So, someone asked when Sienna's coming back. I missed that, where that is. I don't know. She finally is not busy at work, so I think she's just enjoying that a little bit.
Give her a break, people.
But maybe someday soon. Cool.
I'm also trying to look for some questions here.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Michaela says, are lives consistently on Wednesday? I would love to do consistent Wednesdays. The issue is the time might change just depending on who's available that week. Because we record usually Mondays and Tuesday nights.
Mhm.
So it is hard to do Monday, Tuesday night, and then another Wednesday night. That really takes up the weeknights. And I want to see my wife at some point. So
Same.
we'll try and do it. When are you dropping the butt plugs?
Boy. Oh, someone did ask about how my vacation went. So I guess I never really went on that. So basically this is what I did. All right. So my mother, my mother who has never vacationed her entire life, which makes me sad to this day. I was like, backstory. Everyone knows my dad passed away. But when he was in the process of like recovering, I made him a promise, kind of like when he was recovering. I'm like, hey, we're finally gonna have a family trip together. Like, let's do it. That's gonna be my enticement. I need you to recover. I need you to get better. Long story short, things happen. But I was able to take her to a cruise, and she never vacationed. She doesn't know how to vacation, which is weird. She doesn't know how to relax. She's a workaholic and all that too. So, and y'all know me. I famously leave my mom at airports. I'm like, I'm not waiting in TSA for you, mother. I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm like, you know what, mom? You're gonna get the VIP treatment. You're not waiting in no lines. You're gonna skip all that shit because you deserve it, right? So took her to a 7-day cruise at the Western Caribbean. So we basically went to Mexico and we went to Honduras. And when we were in Honduras, took her to this it's called a mangrove, which is basically like the plants that kind of prevent hurricanes from like washing land. But we were able to see like a nature aspect of that. So we saw monkeys, iguanas, eagles, gators, which was kind of wild. So she enjoyed that. And then in Mexico, took her to this, when we were in Costa Maya, Mexico, we went to see Chachoben, which is an ancient ruin, Mayan ruins there. And then when we went to Cozumel, Mexico, we went to Chichen Itza, which is sorry, Chloe's coughing in the bottom. Took her to see Chichen Itza, which is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. So long story short, she was like shocked, amazed. Also, I didn't tell her. I brought a picture of my father with me to the cruise. She had no idea about that. She damn near cried when she saw it. And also, shout out to the Royal Caribbean crew, not sponsored, but hey, if you want, I travel with y'all all the time.
We'll do a podcast on the cruise.
Hell shit, I'll do it. But basically, I've asked them if they can make some reservations for me. So if possible, if we can get reserved dining where there'll be 3 seats on the table. And then basically we just took my pops with us. So everywhere we went. So it was kind of like our first family vacation together. Wish could have done it sooner, but there's no time than today. So I'm like, hey, we never experienced that growing up. I'm in a better place now in terms of like how I can support you. So let me pay you back in some way by making you enjoy stuff.
Damn, we didn't even need a wholesome story. We could have just gone there on that. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad your mom enjoyed it. And
all I care about is my mom was having fun. So she had a blast. She's obsessed with it. She wants to go back. But I was like, next time I ain't paying for you, mother. You better pay for me next time. So
yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. All right. I think with that, we'll close it out. Sorry, one more. Emily asked, when are you guys going to do an actual live show? If so, come to Atlanta. I'll treat you to my bakery.
Wait, what kind of y'all got?
I do like a good bakery.
what kind of, hold on. I got to know, what kind of goods you serving? Please.
I mean, I'm good with most bakeries. I'll eat anything.
Sure.
I actually don't know how Atlanta fares for listeners. I'll have to take a look at that. I think we were talking.
We gotta get you some soul food in Atlanta, baby. Like, oh my gosh.
We were talking about either, I think, the Boston area, Toronto. We were talking about somewhere else. I forget. Houston, I think, as well, obviously, or Dallas. They're also 2 big listener hubs. So
croissants. Okay.
Mystic says Ottawa. We could Potentially, it'd be. I think it'd be a small show, but we could do that. It would be cheap for me.
Corgi is here. Chloe
Oh, yeah.
is somewhere on the floor, but she's not feeling well, people. So like
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
I can't really bother her right now.
Yeah. Okay. With that, I think we'll close out the episode, eh, John? What do you think?
Let's do it. Oh,
Uh,
before we close out the show, people, November, it's your last chance
Oh,
if you haven't
merch.
gotten the merch yet. All right, we got like all designs here. We got the Wikimaniac merch. If you want the Ogtha, do you want the Emo Ween? Do you want the?
I only have the emo ween on here.
Yeah, and also like we have a lot of stuff that we're trying to like come up with too. So if you want to support us, want to be a patron, we do an extra live stream monthly as well. Last month, I think the boys did Jackbox game. So if you want to interact a little bit more, on top of that, not only do you get 3 extra stories per week, you get 3 monthly bonus episodes if you're a certain tier. You get a condensed version of every single episode that Josh put together. Ad free if you're sick of hearing ads. Shit, you ain't gonna get that if you were gonna be a patron. So it's a lot of ways to support the boys, and we really want to try to do more like in person and lives next year because obviously Josh and I are doing this more full time. But gotta say thank you to everyone. 2024 has been such a crazy year for us. Like I feel like we took off this year.
Yeah, we had crazy growth,
and
growth this year.
You couldn't have asked for a better fan base. So you hear it from us all the time, but thank you. You made it possible for me and Josh to be able to do this more consistently. So I gotta say, you guys are the best.
Yeah, I appreciate everything you guys do. Emily says, look at the food Discord if you want to see what she does. So
Man, don't do that. I'm on my diet game right now. Emily, like, girl, I've been trying to work out. You know what I'm saying? But if I see pastries, my fat ass gonna eat a baker's dozen. All right, please don't tempt me with a good time because I will fold.
with that,
Ooh.
dab on them. We dab on them, John. We'll close it out with that, and we'll see you on Friday. Unless you're a patron, we'll see you tomorrow.
Love you guys. Bye.
Have a good night. Let me play some music to play us out.
I'm just gonna dance in the background.